Neptuna Tarot. My name is Cassidy and I'm so grateful you clicked on today. Thank you so much for being here. So today I'm using Lore Olympus index cards once again. I'm a little frustrated because we have two cards that I'm pretty sure have already come out in past readings, and so I just really want like new imagery. But it's totally fine. You know, what's meant to come out comes out. I feel like these are going to lead us to the message that each pile has today. So let's get into it. Pile number one. You guys shuffled. That's Zeus and Hera, and that is their daughter. Cannot remember her name, but she's pointing at them, yelling, "Perverts." So pile one. Okay. And pile number two, you shuffled finger guns. Click, click. So that's Persephone shooting Hades with some finger guns. And finally, pile number three, we have Hermes. But she's a beautiful lady who deserves nice things. So we love Hermes. Those are our options for today. So we will be doing a channel message from your person. These will be romantic messages, so keep that in mind. I am doing personal readings, so if you're interested in getting a personal reading with me, you can go ahead and message me on my Instagram. I would love to hear from you guys. All right, I'll give you 30-second meditation, some more time with the cards so you can decide which pile is for you, and then I will see you at your pile. Bye. Welcome, pile number ones, to your channeled messages from your person. So as you can see, I've already shuffled out all the cards. We do have quite a few hidden cards. So maybe things that they're not wanting to say right away, but there's going to be revealed throughout the reading, okay? So I kind of want to give a rundown of the energies that I'm picking up so far, just to kind of help you know if this is your pile or not. I'm heavily getting children between the two of you. So a lot of you who chose this pile, you could have children. I am getting young children, like this child here is very young. Also, I know this is a little silly, but I have my Labubu here hanging, and you know, it's just kind of with me by my desk, and I was really drawn to this baby happy. And yeah, I like never really look at that, but I just felt it as a message here in this pile. So you could have a baby with this person. Like, it just feels like young children. I'm also just getting general immaturity, okay? Like, I'm gonna be so real with you, pile one. You know, we have Zeus and Hera as the couple energy, and if you know the first thing about Zeus, he is a cheater, a liar, a dictator. You know, he does what he pleases, and I really kind of feel this energy with this pile that even if this person tells you, you know, sweet things, I don't know how much of it is real. Like, I really am getting kind of an energy with this pile that this is the kind of person that tells you what you want to hear. Okay, like they definitely play into what they think that you want to hear, what they assume you're expecting from them. But whether or not this person is being authentic or honest, I don't know. So this person will tell you that they are honest. We have, you can trust me, I can be honest with you. So the fact we have both of those cards here, like this person is really wanting you to trust them. But if somebody has to kind of tell you directly like how honest and trustworthy they are, you know, are you just going to take their word, or are you going to take their actions as well? So that's something to consider with this pile. I just heard the wheels are coming off. So I don't know what that means. It feels like the wheels are coming off. It's like I'm seeing a car and the wheels are like thinning. You know, I don't know if this is actually possible, but yeah, it's like they're like thinning out till you're like dragging this car with no wheels. So it's like, it feels like it's on the last leg. It feels like this is a connection that like definitely needs like some change, needs new wheels, you know? So I don't know. Let's go ahead and jump in. We're going to see the channel message. I'm going to speak as if I was this person speaking to you, okay? Give me a minute here. You know, channeling messages is actually a challenge, and that's why I like to do it, but let's go ahead and jump in, okay? Okay. I like to feel good. I love short-term pleasures, indulgences. I love feeling good. I love feeling the electricity, the stir in my stomach when I'm doing something that maybe I shouldn't be doing. I'm addicted to the adrenaline. I don't like to deal with my own pain, and that's why I'm always trying to cover it up with pleasure. I don't want to look at the bad. I just kind of want to indulge in the good. But what I haven't really realized is that as I've been indulging, it's actually been creating consequences. So even as I've tried my hardest to focus on pleasure versus pain, I've still ended up with more pain from my own consequences. If I'm being completely honest here, I don't feel ready for many responsibilities. Even if we have kids together, I still hate being tied down. I hate not being able to live my life freely with the excitement, the enthusiasm, the discovery of life that I used to be able to explore life. I hate to say this to you, but a relationship, children, all of these things tie me down. There's a part of me that wants to run. There's a part of me that wants to neglect the responsibilities. There's a part of me that wants to break up with you, to not have anything to do with this anymore. I just wish that I could follow my own passions, my own desires. I have been using substances behind your back. I've also been indulging in videos. What is this? I've been watching a lot of online videos that I shouldn't be, if you know what I mean. I can't stop. It's an addiction. It eases me through this pain. It eases me through what I feel to be a cage. I feel trapped. I love talking to you. I think that you help give me insight into things that I just am not seeing. I crave conversations with you because you use a mixture of logic, power, and also your heart. And I want to listen to you. I want to be guided by you, but at the same time, I can't help but feel trapped. I can't help but feel a desire to escape, to run, to chase my own pleasures. And I'm sorry if that sounds selfish. It doesn't mean that I don't love you. I hope that you can forgive me for all the times I've let you down, all the times that I've been fickle in our connection. I hope you know that you are the person that I want to talk to. Like, if I had a choice and I could talk to anyone about anything, it would be you. It would be conversations with you, because you help me cut through the bullshit to the heart of the problem. You have allowed me many breakthroughs that you might not have even realized I was experiencing. There are moments when you've said things that have hit me to the core of my being, and I've had to reevaluate my own thoughts, my own beliefs, because of things that you have said. There's a part of me that just can't let you go, even though I want to run, even though I want to be free of responsibilities. There's a part of me that still craves to be near you. You're somebody I can be honest with. I can be myself. I can talk to you. I don't think you realize how special that is to me. I'm not somebody who can just talk to anybody, and you've helped me discover more about myself than anyone I've ever met. I wish I was more mature. I wish that I had more to give you. I wish that I could spoil you. I promise that if I had the ability, I would give you everything. Sorry guys, I'm fighting I'm fighting my thoughts. Okay, tapping back in. I hope you know that you can trust me. I hope you know that you can also be honest with me about your feelings, about your thoughts. I'm really starting to see how my actions have consequences. And for a long time, I would blame other people. I would blame you, I would blame the kids, I would blame my parents, I would blame friends, family, for issues that don't even involve them. It was always my issue. I do believe in God, and I am scared of doing the wrong thing. I'm scared of not being forgiven by a higher power. I'm scared of not being forgiven by you for specific actions that I've taken. There are things that you don't know. There are things that I've hidden, even though I know it's not good for me. I still get drawn in, and I can't help but think, am I going to be punished for this? Will there be consequences on the other side when I pass? Am I making the right judgment calls? I'm grateful that I met you. I'm grateful for the lessons that you've taught me. I really hope that you can forgive me for not always being there when you need me. I want to become more of a provider. I do. I want to grow up. I want to spoil you. I want to find a balance between my financial and emotional life. I love to hold you, and I want to give you more affection. I feel like you deserve more affection. I feel like you deserve to be spoiled, to be given the things that you want, that you crave. I just don't know if I have those things in me. I don't know if I'm a good person. I'm struggling to be honest with myself. And that's what makes it hard being honest with you. But like I said before, you are the person I can be most myself with. You've given me happiness, compassion. You've helped me trust more in the universe and God. You create optimism in my life where I can be very pessimistic. I can feel very caged in and trapped. I hope you know that this isn't easy for me. This process, really wanting to be honest with myself and to push myself to grow up, to provide emotionally and financially to you. But I have to let go of have to let go of who I saw myself as. I see myself as young, courageous. I see myself as a free spirit, not tied down. I see myself as enjoying pleasure. And now I have to change into this person that you want me to be. And it's not easy. It's not easy. I admit there's times when I try to sexualize you. I try to get short-term pleasure from our connection through sex, through affection. And I'll admit that sometimes I can't control myself, and I might make advances in front of the kids. And I'm sorry about that. I want our kids to see us in love. I want our kids to see us touching, kissing, affectionate with each other. I didn't get to see those things as a kid. I didn't get to see my parents be in love. I had a rough childhood, so I easily start thinking about the worst case scenarios. Even now, as I'm speaking about this, I don't want to tell you about my childhood. I don't want to open up. I don't want to tell you these secrets, this darkness, the shadow within me. I don't want to share this with you. I don't want you to see me as weak. I don't want you to feel pity for me. But you are challenging all of my beliefs. You are challenging the idea that love can exist, that we can have a healthy connection with financial and emotional richness. But even now, as I talk about these things, I want to run away. I need a break. It's too much to expect me to change and just be exactly who you want when all of the things in my life that have happened to me have taught me to be different. They've taught me to be a player, to sexualize women, to chase after my sexual desires, especially. And now here you are, so powerful and full of heart. You've given me so much perspective, so many spiritual lessons. I wish that I could give back to you in the way that you've given to me. But I'm still held back by my shadow. I don't know if I can overcome it. I don't know. I genuinely mean that. I don't know if I can give you what you need, because I'm still battling my own head. There are times when I just tell myself, well, if I treat pile 1 badly, it doesn't matter because I'm sure pile 1 is doing the same thing to me. And I know that that isn't right, but I can't help but feel these illusions are real. These things that I tell myself about where you go and who you see, it creates fears in me. And I tell myself that if I do something I shouldn't be doing, the consequences can't be that bad. I wish that I was rich. I wish that I could spoil you. I wish that I could give you all the money and luxury that you deserve. I feel like I could hide behind those things so that you wouldn't have to see my shadow, so that you wouldn't have to see the pain that I've experienced. If I could just give you everything, I'd never give you a reason to question me. I'm worried you're gonna see the real me. You're gonna see my shadow, you're gonna see my darkness, and you're going to leave. Maybe that's why I feel so called to run myself, is because I'd rather leave before you leave me. It would hurt less that way. It wouldn't affirm to me that I'm a piece of shit. I'm trying. I don't think I'm the person that you need right now, but I'm trying. And I hope that that's enough. I hope you can forgive me. I promise I'm gonna spoil you. You can trust me. There are times when I feel like you don't see all the work that I'm doing. You don't see all the effort that I'm putting in. There's times when I feel like you take me for granted and you don't really see that I am trying. I have a lot of issues when it comes to toxic masculinity. I don't know if I should be the person that you need or if I should give in to the societal expectations of what masculinity means. I'm told I'm supposed to be a player, I'm supposed to be hypersexual, I'm supposed to not give a F. But you make me want to actually try, actually put in effort. And so I'm trying, I'm doing what I can to release my old ways of thinking. I'm understanding that my actions have consequences, and I'm tired of blaming everyone around me when nothing changes within. I think you've called out and pointed out a lot of my own issues. You've reflected back a lot of clarity for me to sift through within. Talking things out with you has helped me immensely. I can't promise that if things get hard, I might not. It's hard to say, but it's hard to admit to you, but there will always be that part of me that has one foot out the door and is ready to go. I can't promise that if things get hard, I might not just disappear. But just know that you have forever changed my life. I'm grateful for you. Thank you for providing me a space that I can be myself. All right, I'm gonna close that out. That's all I'm getting. Woo! This was an interesting reading. So I'm gonna just kind of give you a few messages just to close out the reading. First of all, I'm noticing we have 4 major arcana. So these message cards all came out major arcana. So whereas in the beginning I was pretty skeptical with this person, there's a part of me that is having empathy, compassion for this person. So it's really, I think it's going to be up to you how you feel about this. If you are willing to give this person more time to grow, that is completely up to you. But for some of you, I do feel that this person isn't going to change, that they're very stuck in their ways, and that when they are confronted with their bad behavior, their indulgences, maybe even with lies, like I was getting, it's so interesting how this person's like, I can be honest, you can trust me, but I'm getting this person has kept secrets and lied. We have the moon here, the devil. Yeah, it's like this person has kept secrets, and so it's just so interesting how they're wanting to drive in that they have been their most authentic self with you, but they're still keeping secrets. So is their most authentic self just secretive? You know, just somebody who likes to, yeah, hide things. So I don't know. I'm getting a mixture of shadiness, but at the same time, I do see somebody that wants to change, but just because you want to change doesn't mean you will. So that's where I'm getting caught up. So I think you're really going to have to look at this person's actions. Like, what are their actions? Like, is this person cheating? And like, you can see on social medias that they're maybe doing things that they're not supposed to be doing. Like, if you are fully aware that this person's full of shit, please believe your intuition. Do not let this person make you feel badly, just because I do think this person has had a really rough childhood. I think that you can easily feel empathy for this person, but it doesn't mean that they get to treat people however that they want. This person is giving a lot of selfishness, where it's like they want to chase their desires. They want this short-term pleasure and substances. Like, they want those things. That's what they're really prioritizing at this time. Even though they're telling you, I want to be better, I want to do better, I'm trying, you know, it's going to be up to you to really look at this person's actions and make that decision. It's like, I promise to spoil you. So this isn't, I'm already spoiling you, right? It's like, how many times has this person maybe promised things like that in the past? Like, base it off of reality, base it off of actions, okay? I think that you guys have an interesting connection here, where it's like mentally, you guys get along. Mentally, you can have really deep conversations. It's like, you know, Zeus and Hera. It's like they are two peas in a pod, but it's almost like it's a cage. It is a cage on both sides, because Hera is the goddess of marriage. She cannot step out. She refuses to leave or to walk away. And so maybe with you, if you're married to this person, maybe you have religious beliefs that's keeping you here. Like, you don't believe in divorce, you don't believe in breaking up, but this person is, like I said, it's like they have one foot out the door all the time. I'm taking a break from everything so I can meditate, release my own old ways of thinking. We should take a break. It's like, yeah. Like, even if you have this almost kind of like deep connection, it's like, it's kind of giving me trauma bond. It's giving me a little bit of a trauma bond here, because trauma bonds are when you start to feel sympathy and compassion for your abuser. So if this person has not been treating you right, you know, doing things behind your back, and yeah, like just not really giving you what you deserve, then you know, I think that maybe some of you have been empathizing way too much. Like, you have been giving way too much compassion to this person. It's like so many people have had it rough, and they still make decisions that do not harm the people they love. So, you know, it's not your problem. You know what I mean? It's almost like this person wants you to feel sorry. They want you to feel like this is your problem. Like, no, this is completely their problem. So it's a bit frustrating. I don't know. It's reminding me of one of my friends. She's in this pretty, I would say, toxic connection, and it's giving trauma bond. And she actually told me this story recently about how he didn't have like any gifts in Christmas, you know, like he would wake up and like he wouldn't have a single present or something. And it's like, okay, I can understand how sad that is, but you know what I mean? But just because a kid didn't get anything for Christmas, it doesn't mean that they have the right to be an abusive adult, you know? So it's like, it's just, it's one of those things that it's like, you can have empathy for people, but you also need to have boundaries. So look into trauma bonds if you're called. I don't know how this is resonating for you. Maybe you need to pick another pile if this didn't resonate at all, but that's what I'm getting for you, pile ones. I'm sending you so much love, light, protection, blessings. If you enjoyed, please give me a like, comment, subscribe. I would love to hear from you guys. Till next time, y'all. Bye. Okay. I'm so sorry, Patu. I'm sorry if you're watching the shuffle. I'm sorry. It's a mess over here. Yes. Okay, we know, honey. Okay, no, too many. Okay. Sounds about right. I'm gonna figure this out because you want a trucker. Yeah. Welcome, pile number 2s. I feel like I'm out of breath. And let me explain. So we're gonna do some just pre-messages before I get into channeling actual messages directly from your person. I just kind of want to give you the energy rundown before we jump in. Okay, this pile is so freaking different from pile 1, so it's just like I'm adjusting. Okay, I'm like, okay, what is this? Wow. Okay, where do I even start? Okay, so basically I was already starting to hear the message like I love you. We have I love you here. We also have I feel so much unconditional love for you. So it's like this person was like, I love you. Like, I don't know, like in my head, I could just hear them say, I love you. There, I said it. Like, that's how the way that they said it is like very much like, fine, like I admit it, like fine, like it's like I'm spitting it out, like I have to get this out, like. And it was so funny because I don't know why my instinctual reaction when I heard it, I like when I heard that in my head, like, I love you, fine, I said it, I just like ran. I can't explain it. My house is pretty big, okay? Like, my house is like, I mean, it's decent. It's not like huge, but it's like, you know, it's like, I just like ran out of the room and like, I like ran outside and I just like needed to get fresh air. I felt like I was on Murray, like, you know, the show Maury or Jerry Springer, you know, Jerry, and it just felt like, it's like when you hear something really crazy and it's like you just run, it's like, oh, like I wish I could explain it, and that's why I'm like out of breath and I'm like, I'm all over the place, because I feel like this person, they care about you so much, but it's almost like it feels chaotic. It feels like when they start to feel these emotions, they're very intense and passionate and like loving. They love you, and it's like they want to distract themselves. So it's like, I don't know, it's just like that, like the instinctual reaction is to run. It's like, holy shit, this is too much. This is too much. So I think that's kind of the energy I'm getting, is like, there's so much love and care here, but I think you and this person, like, I think it's both of you are scared shitless. Like, both of you are beyond freaked out by the level of emotion that is here. So if that's sounding like your guy, your pile, whatever, stick with us. We'll get the channel messages. I'm just trying to see if there was anything else I wanted to mention before we jump in. There's an awkwardness, okay? So it's like, I am getting an awkwardness with the finger guns, like hee hee, and like their faces, both of their faces are so awkward. I think there's like a little bit of awkwardness between the two of you as well at this moment. So are you guys even talking? Like, that's kind of the energy I'm getting too. It's like, how do you guys have so much love and care for each other, but it's like, I really feel like there's distance, or there's been like time apart where it's like, it's awkward. It's become awkward. Like, if you guys see each other, it's like, oh, hi, like, how's that? Like, literally, that's exactly the energy. Okay, I gotta jump in. So let's go ahead and see what messages we're channeling today. Give me a moment here while I tap in. I gotta listen and just see what's coming through here. Let me get some water first. Since I'm over here running around. Okay. Yeah. There's a lot here. Okay, let's see. How have you been? This person, they want to start it off. Okay, they want to start it off like all polite and like, how have you been? I love you. I hope you've been doing good. I love you. I don't know how to say it, but I love you. There. I said it, and I really wish that I could run from this reading right now. I wish that my emotions were not being put on the spotlight here, but it's you. And you deserve to hear these things. I keep wanting to say I love you. I keep wanting to say it, and it just feels like there's a block in my throat. There feels like a frog is sitting in my throat, and I'm unable to just get it out and just express to you how much of your existence I worship. Oh my God. Interesting. Sorry guys. Sorry guys. It's too much. It's literally too much. Like and it's really challenging with this person that I'm channeling because they keep wanting to zone out. They keep wanting to run. They keep wanting to like literally disappear, and it's like it's really frustrating as like somebody trying to channel, because it's like they feel what I'm getting, it feels like a survival instinct. Like it feels like like I'm in danger. Like it feels like to them, and I hate that I'm doing this. I hate that I'm talking for this person. We're supposed to be channeling messages from them. This person's frustrating, but it's like their survival instinct is just to run. For whatever reason, they're associating like love with danger, and I don't know why. So let me do what I can do. I'm gonna get a little crystal. I feel like I need to channel some of this. Like, where the fuck are my crystals? Oh, here we go. Okay, yeah, that's what we need. Got some green aventurines for the heart. We gotta open this heart up. Okay, we gotta open this heart up. Why does it feel so dangerous to love? Okay. All right. We'll jump back in. It's hard for me to talk about how much I care about you and all the things that I admire about you, because once I start, I don't know how to stop. I feel like I could list on so many traits and qualities that you possess that I admire, that I respect, that I love. I just don't think I deserve you. I just don't think that I deserve love. I don't know what I did to deserve your love, and I think I'm just overall not prepared for this. Nobody prepared me for this. Nobody taught me what it means to be emotionally healthy. I admit that I'm moody, I'm withdrawn, I'm insecure, I'm inconsistent, I'm neglectful. There are times when I play the martyr because I don't know what to do. I don't know how to move forward, and you don't deserve that. You don't deserve my mess. Not when you have such a light. You walk into a room and you light it up. You warm people. You're like the sun. And I am just miserable. I don't know if I can be a light for you. I've never been a light for myself. I do what I can to take care of myself, and I work really hard. If anything, I'm a workaholic. I like to save my money. I like to pack my schedule full. I never want to have time to just sit in my feelings or give my mind time to run. Honestly, I take on more tasks than I can even handle. And the only reason I do that is because I need to distract myself. I need to look elsewhere because it's almost blinding. Your love, your light is blinding, and just wish that you would find someone that's just as sunny and wonderful as you. I feel so much love for you, and all I want is for you to be happy. And I can admit that maybe it won't be with me. Maybe it's not me that you're meant to be with. But I want you to be happy, even if I'm not there. Even if I can't hold you and give you everything you deserve. You are so creative. I've never met someone who expresses themselves in the way that you do. You're so childlike and funny, and you remind me to have more fun. You remind me to embrace my joy. I think that there's been times with you that I've truly felt so happy, and I wish I could have told you how I was feeling. Your happiness emanates from your soul. I just feel like you're so pure and innocent and full of truth. And I am this complicated mess. I am mixed up. My throat is literally closing, guys. They don't want to talk about it. They're so done. And I'm this web. I am a web of disaster and darkness and moodiness, and like I said, nobody taught me how to use my heart. Nobody taught me how to love. Side note, I'm hearing the song How to Love by Lil Wayne. Just wish that I could be perfect. I wish that I could fix myself. I wish that I could become the person that you deserve. Maybe I can. I'm just so scared. I'm scared of what other people will think. I'm scared, especially that your family doesn't want us together. I know that I didn't treat you right. I ran even when I felt so much love here for you. I still ran. And that's exactly why I ran, is because of how much it means to me. I just looked over on my desk and I looked exactly at this. They love you, dude. Okay, anyways, let's keep going. I ran and I didn't face my emotions. I didn't deal with my emotions in a healthy way. I shut you out. I ran away. I distracted myself. to a point of exhaustion, if I might add. And so obviously your friends, your family know that you deserve better than that. Do you guys see how dark it's got? Okay, I'm gonna like open my window a little bit here. We're still not getting and that's, oh my god, that's quite a metaphor too, because this person just feels like they're overcome with darkness, and then it's like this light pouring in. Okay, anyways, like you are this light pouring into their life. So let's keep going. It makes sense that, you know, your family wants to protect you, your family wants the best for you, your friends and family all care about you in the same way that I feel this love for you. I think we can all agree that you deserve better. I regret it. I regret that I ran. I regret how I treated you. You didn't deserve that. You were the best thing in my life, and I ran. And I'm getting to this point here where I just can't ignore the signs that I've been receiving. I feel like everything keeps pointing me back to you. I keep hoping that we'll just run into each other. I keep hoping that wherever I go with my busy schedule that I created for myself, you'll be there. You'll be there and we can laugh, and I can feel that sunshine again, that warmth, that happiness. I can feel it again. I wish you knew how much I wanted to give to you, how much I want to give to you. I understand that a relationship has to be reciprocal, it has to be equal. We both have to put in the effort here. And you already have this impression of me, of somebody that runs, that doesn't exactly. Someone who can't even communicate, somebody who can't directly say how I feel. It's so hard for me to say I love you when it's so obvious to me. I know what it takes. I know that you deserve justice, fairness, nobility. You deserve to receive just as you have given so much to me. You've reminded me how to be happy, and you've reminded me that there's so much more to life than just being scared, than just trying to avoid pain. You've made me realize it might actually be worth the risk. I want to give to you, I want to spoil you, I want to even the scales. I'm gonna turn the light on, hold on. I think it's actually really haunting for me to imagine somebody else giving to you the way that I want to give to you. I can't help but think about the competition, the rivalries. You are a light. You are the sunshine. It makes so much sense that other people want your love and your warmth too. And like I've said before, I think you deserve better than me. I think that you could find somebody who is just as full of warmth and sunshine as you are, but at the same time, just thinking about it kills me. Just thinking about having to share you, having to imagine somebody else touching you and kissing you. It motivates me. It makes me want to do better. It makes me want to show up. It makes me want to give to you. I can't handle it if I actually lost you. You know, I tell you you deserve better. I tell you you can find someone else, but I don't mean it. I don't want that. It's not what I want. I'm so scared of how many others might be desiring you, wanting you, fighting for you. How can I compete? There are times I just feel like I'm stupid for even trying. I'm stupid for even thinking that I have a chance here. That's why it's just so much easier to hold myself back and to keep myself isolated. I don't like to share myself with others. It's hard for me to be open. And I'll admit that I even hang on to relationships that I know are bad. Maybe it's because I think that that's what I deserve, but it's just easier for me to do that than to risk the rejection. If you were to reject me, I think that I would spiral. I think I would really end up hyper emotional, moody, withdrawn, insecure. All of my negative shadow traits would just be exacerbated. There we go. Okay, fancy word. I just hate losing. I hate losing against the possibility of somebody else coming in and loving you the way I always should have. You were the best thing in my life. I love you. No one compares to you in your light. And it's not only that I hate losing competition, but I hate the thought of losing you. I want to hold on so tightly to this connection, but I just don't know if that's fair to you. I'm learning how to control my life from within and not with external acts and forces. I feel this is the only way I can be your match. I'm learning how to get stronger. I think that this connection has highlighted a lot of my shadow. It's highlighted what happens when my fears are brought up. My fears of love, my fears of intimacy. I want to gain strength. I want to be stronger for you. I want to protect you. Part of me wants to protect you from me, from my negative traits, from my inability here to just show up and be who you deserve. I know that stability and strength has to come from within. I have to become secure. I have to become unmovable. I have to be able to withstand outside opinions, other people's negativity that might try to influence me. I have to learn how to also regulate my own perfectionism and workaholic nature. These are things that I do without thinking. These are things that I've just done instinctually, and I'm learning how to move with intention, move with more focus, directness, intention, strength, inner strength. I wish that I could hide it from you, but my fears and anxieties get the best of me. They create so much fear and paranoia. And so once I start to focus on our problems, I can't help but obsessing over them. And maybe even fearing that we can't resolve the issues we already have here. Maybe it's too much. Maybe I don't deserve this. Maybe I am better off walking away, not even trying, letting you find somebody that actually deserves you. Trying to build that inner strength, but at the same time I'm battling this monster in my head that keeps telling me I'm not enough. I think it would be easier for me to just buy you. That's ridiculous. I'm sorry. I wish that if I just had all the money in the world, I could just come in and charm you and give you everything. The house, the dog, the kids. I could just play the part. And I know that that's not what you need. I know that you want emotional safety, reassurance, love, care. But I'm still driven to hide behind material things. I feel like that's the way I can show you how much I care about you, is by giving you this and that and this and that. And it comes from a place of insecurity. I just feel like I'm not enough. So maybe if I just spend all this money on you, maybe I could feel good enough. I hope you know that even when we're apart, I do keep an eye on you. I do spy on you. I can't help but be addicted to your light. Whew, that's all I'm getting. Okay, that's it. That's really all I'm getting. This person just kind of shut down too. Like they were just like, that's all. They're like, get out of my head now. I was like, okay, all right, sorry, dude. Yeah, that was uncomfortable. Like, and I really want to listen to this back because I feel like there were so many moments when I like was spacing out my words and like I couldn't seem to, like finish my sentence. It's like they would want to start a sentence, then it would just like there would be like this pause, and I'm like, I don't know how many times I did that in this reading. I feel like this reading is gonna be longer than the others simply because this person hates talking about their feelings. Yeah. So let me go ahead and get some after messages. I mean, I always tell every pile this, it's just gonna be, when it comes to channeled messages, you're just gonna have to really take this person for not only what they're saying to you, but also their actions. And so we do have a few red flags here in terms of like, I regret how I treated you, perfectionism, workaholicism, just general pessimism. This person really struggles with anxiety and pessimism, insecurity, all these things that they're struggling with, which is very normal, very, very normal. But when you're looking for a partner, this person might have a point where it's like, you deserve an equal give and take. You deserve fairness, justice, generosity, nobility here. And, it's kind of like that message of like, if somebody's telling you that you could do better, maybe, I don't know. So, and that's where I'm like, I don't know. It's going to be up to you. But I do feel like there's a strong, strong love that this person has for you. And they wish that they could, be better. But it's just like pile one. It's like, are we going to listen? Are we going to fall in love with potential, or are we going to fall in love with what's actually right there in front of us? So it's up to you. And that's what I keep wanting to say is like, I feel like there's potential here, but this person has a lot of healing to do internally. They need to build that inner strength. They need to build, I feel like, a secure attachment. They need to come into a relationship more secure because they're bringing in so much insecurity, so much doubt. Like this person really feels like it's just gonna all fall apart. It's all gonna crumble. Especially like if you guys were to get into a conflict, I can't imagine you getting into some kind of argument with this person and they just kind of run away or they shut down, they don't communicate. Imagine how frustrating that might be for you to be dealing with that. So like this person has to learn how to be direct, speak their feelings, be more secure, that's what I'm getting. So, and I just saw, I split the deck and it said there's someone else involved. So take that if it resonates, even in the book, like there was Persephone, Hades, and then he also had Minty. So Minty was kind of like the girlfriend before he met Persephone, but then he kind of just fell in love with Persephone, right? So it's like, it fits. This really fits for this pile. I think Hades is definitely like an avoidant attachment in the book. And yeah, this is interesting. But there could be somebody else involved as well, but it's like this person just keeps coming back to like, no one compares to you in your light. And that's interesting because whenever I saw this compares, that actually did stick out to me, and I was wondering about that. So there could be somebody else involved as well, and that could be another reason why this person is like holding back, or you guys might not be speaking, or they're fantasizing about just like running into each other, bumping into each other, because that way it's not like it was their plan, if there's somebody else involved. But I'm gonna leave it at that, pile 2s. This was a lot. So I'm gonna go take a little break before pile 3s. And I hope that if you resonated, you give a like, comment, subscribe. Till next time, guys, I'm sending you the best love, light, protection, blessings. Bye. Too many. Too many. Welcome, pile number 3s. You chose Hermes. But she's a beautiful lady who deserves nice things. I love Hermes. He's the best. So basically what I am getting, we're gonna do some like pre-messages here just to kind of see if this is your pile. Basically, I'm getting this is no contact. Yeah, I'm getting like for some reason, yeah, you guys aren't speaking. They could have messed up or done something wrong, or they feel like a responsibility here to kind of prove something to you. Yeah, they really want to prove something to you. But yeah, I feel like this relationship is on a break. Like it's a timeout. We're taking a timeout here. This person is interested in you very much. They're very interested in you, but I feel like they they're taking a break, like they're taking a pause for some reason. I feel like it's because they're trying to like get their shit together, like genuinely, like they're trying to, yeah, they're trying to be somebody you can depend on. So I'm gonna jump into the channel message now. If that sounds like your person, stick through it. If it doesn't sound like your situation, maybe try another pile. All right, let's get started. We've got quite a few hidden energies. Yeah, I feel like they're not talking really directly to you, so they haven't really been communicating. They've just been focused, I feel like, on getting their life together. Yeah. Okay, so let me go ahead and jump in. Hello. I hope you've been doing well. I recognize that you are a person of standards. You are somebody who likes to do things a specific way. I think that you know what you deserve. And I think that you are right. I think that you deserve nice things. I think that you are somebody of a specific caliber that deserves for a standard to be met. And I do want to apologize because I feel like I came into this connection not really giving you exactly what it is you deserved. And I want to make things right. I have to make things right. I think that you kind of woke something up within me. You made me want more for myself. And I want to thank you for that. I think that you're very special and you make me want to work harder and maybe even give this connection a shot. I think right now I'm still so focused on getting myself together, becoming a person you deserve, that I can't really say that I have an offer on the table. I think that I still need some more time. I think that I am pretty tired as well. I've been working really hard. And I've just been hoping that you notice my efforts. I hope that you notice me. I hope that you think about me and care about me the same way that I've been thinking about you. I'm really just not a clingy person. I like my space. I like my independence. And it does kind of bother me at times when I feel like you want more than I can give you right now. And that's why I'm trying to be so direct and clear about what I can give you at this time. And the truth is, it's not much. I'm going through a lot of changes right now. I want to be somebody who has something to offer. I think before I was just kind of mindlessly carrying on throughout life, just blowing through the days and not really putting any intention behind my existence. I didn't ask myself what I wanted for myself or who I am, who I want to be. I just kind of let things be as they were. But when you came in, you shook me up. I crave your body. I crave your spoils? What is that? I crave your spoils. What is that? I'm sorry, I've never heard that. It's taking me out. I've never heard that. What does that mean? Okay. I'm gonna look that up after, because I'm like, there's the spoils. Okay, like, I want to taste you and kiss you and hold you and be intimate with you. But I just feel like you deserve a specific standard, and I'm not quite there. And I refuse to give you an offer that's any less than what you deserve. So I hope you know that even though I'm holding back right now, even though I feel like I can't manifest you, it doesn't mean that it's always going to be this way. I'm working my way slowly to reach you. I've started new routines just to make sure I achieve all the goals, all my goals. I want to be loyal, responsible, somebody that you can depend on. And I have to admit, I am a little bit old school. I have traditional beliefs at times that have been passed down. I like to talk to older people a lot, and I respect their opinions, I respect their ideas. There are times when I do follow their advice without really questioning it. I follow tradition even if it's outdated. And that means, for me, I need to provide. I cannot show up with any less than you deserve. I have been smoking and drinking just to forget about you, just to get you off my mind. It does hurt that I don't feel good enough. It does hurt that I feel insecure, that I feel inept here, weak. I feel like I can't manifest this connection at this time, and so I think it is just a way for me to blow off some of the steam, to help myself relax, help myself kind of ease the pain that I don't feel good enough for you. And sometimes I just get really pessimistic, I have to say. There are times when I just feel like I could have done more, I could have done better, I could have made different choices in the past that would have led me to more success now. There are times when I feel like I've just been so aimless in the past that if I had just made more conscious decisions, maybe I would be further along at this point. Maybe I would have more to offer you, but it's because of my own choices, my own stupidity, that I don't deserve you at this time. And so it creates a lot of pessimism, a lot of insecurity for me. I know that I can be intense sometimes, and I hope you know that it's never from a place of anger. It's part of my personality, actually, is I'm very intense and direct. I feel things very deeply, even if I don't always speak on it. There are some things I just like to keep to myself. I'm trying to find a balance. And specifically, I'm working on my finances. I'm trying to change my circumstances here. I'm trying to not take on more than I can handle. But I hope you know that I'm preparing, I'm planning, I'm expanding. I really want a chance at success with you. Established force. I want to be an established force. I want to have intention behind my action. I don't want to just be lost anymore. I think I was lost for a long time and I just kind of let it be. I just allowed myself to go through life without a care in the world. And while that worked for me then, it's not working for me now because I want you. I want you. You're the best thing in my life. You're the best thing that ever happened to me. And I can't stand the thought of losing it just because I am scared to put in some hard work. Like I said, I'm traditional. I want to take you to dinner. I want to take you on fancy excursions, and I want to get you a house and provide food and things, everything that you need. I want to be able to do that for you. I'm very old-fashioned like that. In the past, I was making choices in a careless or superficial way. Now, after I've spent time with you, I feel I have a higher duty, and everything I do must have a deep meaning. You've given me more purpose. You've given me more direction. You've made me want more for not just you, but for myself. I'm starting to find balance between my financial and emotional life. I really want to cuddle you, to hold you, to kiss you. I crave your affection. I crave your love. I'm extremely focused on my finances. You have no idea how much you've pushed me to create balance, to be on your level. I see the way that you provide for yourself. I see the way that you give to yourself. And if I can't even give to you at the standard you're giving to yourself, then there is no way I would ever make an offer that's any less than what you are already giving yourself. I do admit that I have daydreams, and I imagine everything going perfectly. I imagine I say the right thing, you respond perfectly, everything is perfect. And I admit that it's a bit controlling because I want things to go my way so badly. I want you to just agree with me and to trust me and to follow me. And maybe once again, that's just from my traditional beliefs, where I feel like you should want to follow me as a provider. I had to be careful wording that. What the hell? Okay, sorry. Sorry, okay. Trad wife where? Okay. Let me tap back in, I'm sorry. Since I can't control you, I prefer to daydream in perfect. I envision these fantasies where everything goes perfectly, everything goes smoothly. In real life, it's not like that though. I feel there are moments where you doubt me, where you don't agree with me. And it's so frustrating for me because I want to give you exactly what you want, and when I don't, it just triggers me. It makes me feel so insecure. It makes me feel like I need to do more work. Sometimes it just feels safer to daydream about this connection. Maybe I'll never reach your standard. Maybe I'll never actually get to be with you in the way I dream of. So it's just better to keep it as a daydream, as a fantasy. I admit that I'm struggling. I'm trying to hide it from you, the fact that I've been struggling lately. I don't want you to know about my wounds, about my pain. I am putting a guard up to letting you see that side of me. I want to be vulnerable with you, but I do understand that it's not easy to talk to somebody that you like, that you respect, that you really care about and put on this pedestal. I put you on this pedestal, and it's like, how can I tell you that I feel weak, that I feel insecure, that I feel not good enough, that I feel guarded, that I feel like pushing you away sometimes, that I feel safer in my own daydreams? How do I tell somebody so magnificent, so lovely, so high above me? How do I tell you that I have a shadow? And once again, I think it's coming back to my traditional beliefs, where I just think that I shouldn't burden you with that. I should be strong. I should keep on a brave face. I keep replaying my mistakes. I keep reminding myself of how stupid I was for this or that, for this choice that I made, for what I said. Oh, I'm such an idiot. I don't know why I did that or why I said that. And looking back, it just seems so immature. It seems so disorganized. It seems like unfair to you. You deserved more effort and intention, and I feel so ashamed that I even tried to give you just a crumb of what you deserved. And that's why I'm retreating. I'm retreating because it hurts. When I think about you, it hurts because I don't feel good enough. I feel like I messed up. I don't want to feel this hurt anymore, and I just want to move forward with you. But I know it's going to take more effort. It's going to take more time. And I hope that you wait for me. I hope that you know that I'm planning. I hope that you know that I do want this. I can see my life without you, and even though it doesn't feel the best, it doesn't feel like what I want, I do see that path. Sometimes I think of myself as a lone wolf. I think of myself as better off on my own. But then I think about the path with you. I think about what we could have. I think about kissing you, holding you, getting you WET. Whoa. You deserve so much. You deserve nice things. Wow, I just split the deck. I regret how I treated you. I regret that I messed everything up. I have to make it right. I don't know why I was so stupid. I don't know why I even thought that it was okay. There it is. There it is. I don't know why I even thought somebody as sexy and beautiful as you would deserve what I gave you. I feel like a fool. I feel embarrassed. I feel so much regret. I wish I could go back in time. I wish I could have a redo. I'm so mad at myself. I'm not mad at you, because you know what you deserve. And you are simply holding yourself to a higher standard that I should have been holding myself to from the beginning. I just feel so stupid. The only thing that comforts me is thinking about your body, thinking about your breasts, your skin, how soft it is. I loved feeling so warm in your arms. I love the way that you touch me, caress me. The way you run your hands through my hair. These are the things that are driving me, is wanting physical, tangible connection with you. The truth is, I was a loser. The truth is, before I met you, I just didn't give a shit about anything. And I could have died the next day and it would have been such a shit life. And now I'm just looking at myself in the mirror and realizing how much more I want. And how much denial I've been in. You gave me a taste of who I could be. The way that you look at me drives me crazy. And I hated seeing any kind of disappointment in your eyes, any kind of annoyance. I felt so embarrassed. I felt so ashamed. I just wish that I could go back in time. That's all I'm getting, guys. Oh my god, actually, wait. Oh my god, I can see us having a happy family. I'm telling you this. Okay, let me just close it out. Like, we're just gonna do the after messages here, but it's like, this person, it's like they are like the kind of like this gives, it's giving me a bachelor, right? It's like, I'm a bachelor, I'm a cowboy, I'm drinking, I'm living my life, I don't care about nothing. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't need a wife, I don't need like, I'm just a rolling stone. Like, it's just giving me so badly like bachelor, even bachelorette. Like, let's switch the roles. I was really heavily getting masculine energy though, like especially with these outdated traditions, and it was really hard to translate that, you know, with the channel message. But as I was saying, like, rolling stone, I don't care about anything. And then for whatever reason, I feel like you touch this person and it like changed everything inside them. I'm going through a lot of changes. Like, it just was like, whoa. And they realized that they had an option. They realized that they have two paths. They realized that they could continue to be this loner, I don't even know what it is, like bachelor, I don't give a shit about anything, I'm aimless. Like, they could continue with this lifestyle, or they could maybe make some changes and actually get the girl, you know what I mean? Like, get the person, get you. Like, they actually are envisioning like a family, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy because I feel like this person never saw that for themselves. I'm gonna be right back. All right, I'm back. As I was saying, so it's like you really kind of shook this person up. Like, I don't know what you did to this person, but they are awakened. You know what I mean? Like, they're like, holy shit. They're like, why am I hearing Nobody's Perfect, or that Hannah Montana song? There it is. Life's what you make it, so let's make it rock. But I was hearing right. Like, they want to make things right so badly. Let's make it right. Like, oh my god, what did you do to this person? Pile 3. And they're so like serious. Like, when I was channeling them, I was like, ooh, so serious. And I feel like this person used the highest vocabulary from all the piles. So like, this person's giving like intelligent, they're giving like, I'm a changed man, like, I want to have your babies, or I want you to have my babies. And they love your body. Like, they are like that sexual, it's almost like sexual images are like flowing around, like flashbacks. Yeah, like, they definitely, like, maybe you guys, I don't know, maybe you guys got together here and maybe it wasn't what you expected. Like, maybe you were expecting more from this person, but they maybe just were thinking it's just like a hookup or something, and then they kind of met you and they realized that they wanted more with you. I don't know here, because like I said, they're giving very much bachelor, rolling stone energy. So it's like, I really don't think that when they first met you, they had any intentions of like settling down or starting a family. But it's like, almost after spending time with you, they started daydreaming. These perfect daydreams, right? Where you agree with me. It's crazy. I think this person wants to be dominant. They really want to be the provider, the dominant, super like masculine role within a gender normative society, right? But yeah, it's like, you've given this person meaning. It's crazy. And I think that they've cast a lot of judgment on themselves, and I think that some of this judgment is fair. You know what I mean? It's like, they're finally being honest with themselves. The truth will set you free, where it's like, before, I think that they were kind of lying to themselves, and that's why I was doing that silly voice where it's like, I'm a rolling stone, I'm so happy just drinking my beer and like not caring about anything. It's almost like they were in denial, because that's not really like what they wanted. I think this person wants to be in love, or like wants to settle down. Like, they want a family, they want all the traditional things, but they just kind of lied to themselves because they didn't really see it as an option. They didn't see it as a path for them because, you know, maybe they just felt like they're never going to meet anybody, they're never going to this or that, like anybody that they really want to settle with. And so it's like, after meeting you, you were the best thing in my life. You know, I wish I could share my good news with you. Like they really like you. It's crazy. Like you got that good coochie. Ooh, look, I'm fiercely loyal to my friends and family. Yeah, I really feel like this is a keeper. Like, I don't know, I'm getting like this is somebody, like, even though they are, like, they do struggle with some insecurities, okay? Like, some pretty bad insecurities, but I think it's because they messed up recently. So it's almost like if you guys get to a better, more secure place, I think this person would start feeling better about themselves. You know, I think they're just beating themselves up, especially if you guys are on some kind of break right now. They're really beating themselves up because they're like, damn, like I messed up. So that's where a lot of the insecurity is coming from. I don't think that this person is like insanely insecure themselves, like normative, like not normative, like in their attachment style. I think that this would actually be somebody very secure, somebody very much yeah, somebody who wants to give you like a commitment and wants to give you like the traditional thing. So if that's what you want, you know, maybe keep an eye on this person, or like test the waters a bit with this person, see how they're doing. I feel like they are struggling financially, I will say that. I don't know if they're struggling. We have the Knight and the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like you're the Queen of Pentacles though. That's why it's like you have a lot of stability, you have your finances in order, you are good. But this person's coming through as the Knight of Pentacles, where it's like they're focused on their finances, they're focused, I think, on you as well, manifesting you physically, but they're not quite at that queen or king level. So it's like there's still room to grow. There's still like, they feel like they're not quite on your level, okay? But they are, like, they're doing it. They're really working on it, okay? Yeah, I'm seeing the King of Wands underneath that. I do feel like there's something here about, like, they can come off as intense or angry sometimes. And maybe, like, you've just assumed this person was angry. Even in this picture, you see how they, like, their eyebrows are, like, it could be mistaken as anger. But I really think that it's more, like, passion or like intensity, you know, like he's just intensely saying she deserves nice things. It's not like he's angry. It's a little, it's interesting. Like I think that their energy sometimes can be a little, I want to say it like scary, like whoa, like I wasn't expecting that kind of thing. Okay, okay, sorry. Respect me, I am sensitive. All right, I mean, that's all I'm getting. Like this seems like a potential. Like, well, out of all the piles, this seems like somebody who's doing most of the work. Like they're actually doing the work here. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. Thank you guys so much for being here. I love you guys so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you enjoyed, resonated, please give me a like, comment down below, subscribe. Till next time, love, light, protection, blessings. Bye. It's too many. I just need one. Okay, I'm sorry. I can't take it because I need one, Spirit, not two. I need one. Just give me one. Thank you. Oh, shit. Okay. What is up? Pile number 4. Okay, I'm sorry. That was really lame. Okay. Hey, how are y'all? Welcome to the bonus pile. You guys know how it goes around here. Basically, pile 4s is where I pick this pile and you pick it and we just cry together, okay? That's what it is. It's the after party, it's the bonus. We're having fun here. We don't really care about professionalism at this pile. We are just having some fun. All right, so I'm so sorry, pile 4. I don't know what's gotten into me today. Okay. What are we doing? What are we doing? Oh, what are we doing? Okay, so let me do an intro, right? Because we gotta see, is this your pile? Are you resonating with the, is this what's going on in your connection? Basically, I am getting a no contact. I feel you even though we are apart here. Yeah. I think that there's honestly some conflict or there's seriousness here, which I feel so silly in my energy, so I'm having to shift. But it's with the card that we pulled here, seriousness. Let's get serious. Yeah, and this card here, it says, there you have it, Persephone dressed in her signature white. But what's this? Is she sporting the underworld's pomegranate insignia? So that tells me that this is kind of like a statement, or it's going to be shocking news, okay? If you guys were to be together, let's say, because this is a no contact, right? And so it's I'm feeling conflict, I'm feeling seriousness between the two of you. So it's almost like people would be shocked if you guys figured things out. If you guys, it's if they saw you as Persephone, right? Because assuming most of the viewers are women here, that's just from analytics, guys. But it's assume you're Persephone here and you were to maybe make a statement or make something kind of official that you are supporting this person, Hades or the underworld or whatever it might be. It's people, it would make the news, in your community, it would make the news. It would definitely be something that people talk about. I'm not gonna lie. So I don't know if maybe there's been signs, small signs that the outside is trying to put together, you know what I mean? It's a public might be trying to make assumptions about this connection or figure out what's going on in this connection, but all they have to kind of go by is the way you both present yourself. So it's if you guys are both presenting yourself in a way that shows support in one another, I don't know, I just feel it would shock people. It would shock people. So I don't know what else to say for the pre-message other than that. If that sounds like your connection, then you can go ahead and stay. The way I said that, you can stay. You can stay. No, I just mean there might be another pile that fits your person better. One thing I do want to say is we had cards come out. I've been spying on you and no one compares to you in your light. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, these two cards were in pile 2. And we also had Hades and Persephone in pile 2 as well. So there could be messages for you in pile 2. That's all I have to say. All right, let's go ahead and start channeling. Woo. Sorry. I'm a little tired, like after channeling like 3 different people and like having to speak for them. It's like, whoa, oh my God, it really is. Like, can I just speak from myself and from what I think of these connections? Why am I giving them a platform, a voice, especially pile 1? I did not like pile 1. Like, that just felt like, ugh, like a manipulator. You know, it just felt like a, oh my God, like, my childhood is so rough. That's why I'm so toxic to you, babe. Like, shut the fuck up. Okay. I'm just... I feel like this is also part of the connection, because we actually had that in pile 2 where it's like this person ran, okay, and I feel like with this there's procrastination. There's definitely this energy of procrastination, like I don't really want to get into the messages, I don't really want to like talk about my feelings, I don't really want to do this. So like, and I feel that energy like in myself right now where I'm like, ugh, like I'm tired, I've been working or something, you know what, like I've been working, I want to talk about I want to talk shit about pile 1. I'd rather sit here and talk shit about pile 1 than talk about my feelings right now. Okay, interesting. Okay, let's I'm starting to get some messages, so I'm gonna go ahead and get some water and THC. Procrastinating, I'm telling you. Okay, and this person could be smoking, or I do want to say drinking, because like the rattle of the ice is also giving me drinking. So smoking, drinking, and it could be as a way to procrastinate, as to distract themselves from this connection. So let's jump in. Oh God, sorry. I'm getting embarrassed. Why am I getting embarrassed? Because of what this person's saying. Okay. Why am I getting embarrassed? Okay. It's just not easy to be like, guys, this is my pile too. Like, it's not easy to just put myself on blast like this all the time. Once again, we are procrastinating. We're already 8 minutes into the freaking pile, guys. I'm so sorry. Like, I feel like this is a message though. Like, these things happen for a reason. I don't think I've ever procrastinated this long in a reading like this. Holy cow. Okay, we gotta get serious. Okay, we gotta get serious. Okay, all right. I want to be serious. I want you to be serious about me. I want you to take me serious. I want you to claim me. I want to be the number 1 on your list. I want to be your favorite. I gotta plug my phone in. Hold on. Oh my God, guys. It's all gone wrong. It's all gone wrong. Okay. Sorry, I was on like 5%. I should have plugged my phone in as soon as I started this entire reading. This should have been charging the entire time. That is completely on me. We're here in this state of procrastination once again, and then I have to, you know, fix the camera frame because it got messed up while I'm trying to plug it in, and then the card gets messed up because of my blanket, and then they all like flew away. It's just like, okay, we cannot get ourselves together. And see, that's what it is. That's what it is. Okay, let's get to the message. I feel like this relationship is a mess, and I feel like it is partly my fault, but I just feel like sometimes it's out of both of our hands. I just want people to know that you're mine. I want people to know that I'm the one on your mind. Bing bong. And what's horrible about this is that I don't even think that I'm ready yet. It's like, as much as I want the world to know, I want to scream it out and let everybody know, you're mine. You are mine. I'm just not ready for a relationship. I think that it would just add so much stress to my life to factor in another person, to make space. I understand how difficult it'll be. I understand how inconvenient it might be to me. I've gotten so used to my life being on my own, my routine, my lifestyle, and yet I just can't get the image out of my head of all the faces people would make if they knew. I know that I have to put these doubts to rest. I have to kill them. I'm sorry, the death card is here, and so they're just being stupid in my head. Oh my god. Okay, stupid. Ooh, okay. What was that noise? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Pile Force. This is a complete nightmare. This part of me actually wants to just completely start over. Just like cut this and just completely start over. But we're just gonna keep going. It is what it is. And I think that's just, it's like a beautiful metaphor for this connection of like, it's a mess. It's an actual mess, but it's like, we gotta accept it for what it is, right? So yeah, let's go back into, so I don't understand myself, because even as I'm so scared to be responsible for you and this connection, I cannot get these thoughts out of my head of what it would look like if I were to claim you, if I were to make things official, make things serious between the two of us. I envision it. I know that it would shock people. It might even make the news. But I can't stop thinking about it. What it would look like to have you post a picture of me kissing on my cheek, or just a candid photo here and there, just letting people know we're together. We spend our time together. We enjoy each other. There's still so much of my heart that is trying to defend itself from this connection. I think I'm scared because I know it's real, and the competition, the challenge, it terrifies me. I know that if you wanted, you could find something else. I know that there's other people, competition. And still, I'm fighting. I'm struggling. I'm a mess. I do feel defensive at times because I just want to protect myself. I just want to feel safe to love you. And I think that there's been times in my life where it hasn't been safe to love. And I'm trying to find a way to persevere. I'm wanting to put the past behind me. I think I'm ready. But see, there's two sides of me. My shadow is telling me I'm not ready, and then my intuition is telling me I'm ready. My inner wisdom is telling me that I can put these things in the past. I can let go of people, situations that are toxic. I can make the space for this. If I really wanted to, I could make space for you, for a relationship. But it would take change. It would take self-awareness. It would take me listening to my intuition instead of just listening to my fear of rejection, my fear of disappointment. I can't help but think about when things have gone wrong and how panicked I've felt, how stressed out I've felt, how out of control I have felt when things don't go my way. And I'm asking myself, am I really ready to change? Am I capable of change? Can I really put things to rest that are toxic? Can I really let go of these things, even if they've been a crutch for me for so long? Even this isolation that I call my lifestyle, can I release that? That need to be defensive and protective of myself, can I extend it to you? Can I overcome my fear, my doubt? Also, my complacency. Can I change? I can't believe that I'm even considering it. I can't believe that I'm even here thinking about what it would look like, what changes I would need to make. I'm already halfway there because I'm thinking about it. I'm step by step thinking about it. All I have to do is jump. All I have to do is go for it. And you have no idea how good it feels when we're actually on the same page. I feel like I am on top of the world. I feel so successful when I have you by my side. I feel like we look so good together. But there's still this part of me that feels like I'm not ready. I worry that I might not be able to provide you with mature communication. There are times when I feel like I struggle to express what I want to say. It's hard to get my thoughts out clearly. It's also tendencies that I have to procrastinate or to push things off, to not deal with them, which I do admit is from a place of immaturity. Am I really ready? Am I able to change? I will admit that I do stalk your social media. I do admit that I've been spying on you. I keep a close eye on you, even if we're apart. I cannot stop envisioning what we would look like together. What success it would bring us both. Would we feel victorious? Would we feel successful? Would we feel like we actually overcame our differences, overcame our challenges, overcame the mess? I'm hearing Imperfect for You by Ariana Grande. Overcoming all the disaster and the past toxicity. Can we really lay those things to rest? I have been working on my material wealth. I've been wanting to create stability for myself. And I can't help but think about things I would like to buy for you. Little gifts and knickknacks, things that make me think of you. Shirts, dresses, jewelry. I wish that I could give you more, but I know that that comes from a place of just trying to express my love for you with material. And I did just say love. Ooh, pile 2 is coming in. Sorry, pile 2 is very much like, I love you, bitch. Yeah, let me get back in. I hide behind material things. I'm tired of hiding. I'm tired of being so stuck on spilt milk and everything that's gone wrong in my life. I admit that I hide. I procrastinate. I avoid, and I'm sorry. I hope to some degree you can accept me, even with my flaws. I hope that you'd be able to accept me for who I am. I'm sorry that I've been acting like I don't care. I think that so much of our connection can be unspoken at times. I feel you even though we are apart. And so I think sometimes I act like I don't care because I feel like it is so obvious how much I do. I feel like you specifically can see through me as well. I feel like we do have a spiritual connection. I can't believe I'm even thinking about this. I can't believe I'm even asking myself to change or asking myself if I'm capable. But the reason that I do it is because I just can't help but look at you. Look at how you shine. Look at your light. And I recognize that if I want even a chance to be with you, that I have to give you the world. That I have to be able to give you what you deserve here. And that's not going to be with my immature communication or my fears and doubts, my grudges that I hold. Can I really change? Can I really let go? And can I really give you the world? No one compares to you in your light. And that's why I think I just obsessively think about what we would look like together. I really hope that we can move to calmer waters. I hope that things can get better. Being away from you is creating a tower moment in my life. I feel like everything's falling apart. I feel like I'm getting a reality check. My foundations are shifting. I'm being completely upheaved. Is that a word? I'm in extreme upheaval, basically. Everything's changing, and it's like, I don't know if I'm supposed to change with it, or if I'm supposed to just stay who I've always been. With the same routine, the same lifestyle. It's always worked for me, so why am I so stuck on this idea of what it would look like if we actually gave it a shot? I know this isn't an excuse, but you know, I did have a rough childhood, and so it's just really easy for me to start thinking about worst case scenarios. What can go wrong here? It's easier to just be prepared for the worst, and that way it won't hurt as much. That way I can protect myself from pain that's to come. I'm trying to be proactive. I know that a lot of this negativity is just in my head. It's just an illusion. But it just feels so real. I wish that you understood how real my fears are. And that really is what's keeping us apart here. I'm just so scared. It's just easier for me to stay with my lifestyle the way that I have it now. It's safer. It's not a risk. I won't get hurt. Right? But what if losing you hurts more? I cannot decide. It's like I go back and forth, back and forth. I'm not ready, I'm ready. I'm not ready, I'm ready. I know that you don't deserve that. I just hope that one day you can forgive me for all the mess that I've made, all of this back and forth, all of the times I act like I don't care, all the times that I've let fear control this connection. Can you still accept me? Can you still forgive me? Can we do this? Can we succeed? I don't know why, but I just feel safer when I'm in groups of friends, colleagues, family, just with light conversations, drinking, partying. That is where I feel safe. And for some reason, the idea of standing proudly in a connection with you terrifies me. I care so much about what other people think. I can't help but feel like people will think negatively of me or maybe even of you, and I can't handle that. I can't handle the pressures of a relationship, the responsibility. Even though I want it, I just don't know what I'm capable of. I've been playing it safe. I've been playing it on easy mode. It's just safer, it's easier to just be with friends, stay in my routine. I have big goals and I need a high status life. That's always been my plan. So I don't know why you had to come in here and change my vision. I knew what I wanted. I knew what direction I was going. I knew the routine that I was in. I was safer there. I was more comfortable there. And this is just so outside of what I feel ready for. Oh my God. Sorry, somebody's driving by. My window's open, so. We have mastered give and take. Mystery makes you irresistible. Can I have both? Can I still keep my routine, my celebration with friends, family, colleagues? Can I still keep the essence of who I am, even if I begin to give myself to you? There's something so irresistible about you. Your mystery intrigues me, draws me in. I can't help but think that maybe, just maybe, we can master give and take. Maybe we can succeed. But then the cycle starts again, and I go back and forth. I go back and forth. I'm so sorry that I go back and forth. I think the truth is, I do want to make a commitment, but it's challenging me more than anything I've experienced. I miss you. We've spent way too much time apart. I miss your voice. I know that you're the person I want to be committed to. And I'm so sorry if I've ever made you doubt that. But maybe I can change. Maybe I can change. I'm gonna leave it at that. That's all I'm getting. Oh. Interesting. Okay. What can I say for the after party here? For just like my thoughts after here. What am I getting? This person is like the golden situationship. I don't know what to tell you. Pile 4, it's like, will they, won't they, will they, won't they, will, you know, it reminds me of, I'm on the Hispanic side of TikTok, and like, I watch like Shadi Bay and Wendy and all these people, and Wendy and Eve, like, Eve has this guy Johnny, and like, I don't know why, like, it's reminding me of Johnny and Evan, like, will they, won't they, will they, won't they, back and forth, you know? It's like, I don't know. Like, I admit that, like, you know, it's kind of like you're taking, I don't know why I'm seeing like a baby bird. Like, it's like you're taking a baby bird out of its like nest. Like this person was very comfortable in their nest. And so that's where it's like I have empathy for this person of like, okay, this is a lot of change. You know, we have the death card here. This is a lot of change. So it's like, you know, if this person really wants this connection, it's going to require change. It's going to require getting out of their comfort zone, getting out of the nest, you know, this kind of energy. So like I have empathy because that's freaking scary. It's very scary, but I don't think you specifically, Pile 4, deserve the back and forth. You know what I mean? Like, you deserve somebody who's like full on committed, knows what they want. And it's so hard with this pile too, because it's like, it feels like it's coming from a place of like, I don't know if I'm capable. Like this person, they're saying, they're trying to tell you, I don't know if I'm ready. I don't know if I'm capable. I don't know if I can change. Like, so they're trying to like, they're wrestling with themselves. It's not even about you. Like, that's what's so hard about this, is like, there's nothing really like horrible about you, or like, you know what I mean? Like, where it's like they feel like, ugh, like I don't want to commit, you know, but it's more so about they got used to their routine. They got used to their lifestyle. It's just like they're more content. I don't know if they're more content, but they're content with just staying in their usual. So it's gonna be up to you, you know, like if this person is taking forever kind of energy as well, like will they, won't they, like, you know, keeping you in limbo here. You really don't deserve that. You do not deserve that. So just remind yourself to do what's best for you. You can have empathy for this person, you can have love for this person, but if they are not showing up for you the way that you deserve, then you have no reason to claim them, you know, you have no reason to. So I'll leave it at that, my loves. This was so much fun. Thank you for being here. If you resonated, please give me a like, comment, subscribe. Till next time, guys, I'm sending you all the best love, light, protection, blessings. Bye, my love.